and welcome to TheatreMaker's news show, Irish Theatre This Week. Every week we will be bringing you the latest news in Irish theatre, as well as updates on government guidelines and news from all around the world. Tonight's show is a dress rehearsal. We'd love your feedback. Please send us your thoughts to info@TheatreMaker.ie. This is Irish Theatre This Week for the week of 10th of May 2021. Hello everyone, I'm Sue, broadcasting to you live from the AxisMediaHub in Axis Ballymun. Many people will be pleased today with the reopening of hairdressers and the resumption of inter-county travel. In-person religious services are allowed to resume, and public transport capacity has been increased to 50%. Galleries, museums, and other cultural attractions are also allowed to reopen. The national vaccination rollout continues to accelerate. Last Saturday, figures stood at almost 500,000 people being fully vaccinated, and over 800,000 have received one shot. The Galway International Arts Festival has pushed back its 2021 dates. Usually taking place in the second and third week of July, it will now be kicking off at the end of August and will run from the 28th until the 18th of September. Big top events including Shine-Eyed O'Connor and The Academic have been postponed until 2022. The full program will be announced in June and will include live and online events. The second part of John Gerard's Mirror Pavilion Leafwork will be opening in Derrygimla, Bog, Connemara at the start of the festival and running throughout. The National Campaign for the Arts are holding an open meeting at 2:30 p.m. Wednesday over Zoom. This is open to everyone and it is centered around plans for reopening the sector, the need to maintain support for artists and art workers until theaters and venues return to full capacity, as well as the campaign for universal basic income. You can register for free by following the link on their Twitter. Last Friday, TG Cahir broadcast the symbolic handover of European Capital of Culture title from Galway and Rijeka in Croatia to Esch in Luxembourg, Kaunas in Lithuania, and Novi Sad in Serbia. Galway's 2020 term was reimagined and extended to 15 months due to global crisis and has been controversial. There are serious answers needed to address the very genuine concerns amongst artists, businesses, and the general public. Many question the expenditure, citing disappointment that no physical infrastructure has resulted from what was meant to be a major cultural investment. Social Democrats Councillor Owen Hanley stated it was absolutely vital to see how public money was spent. Our correspondent Sean visited the National Gallery of Ireland to hear from director Sean Rainbird. Let's listen in. We're receiving the video in a minute.
So, Sean, what can you tell me about the challenges of running a gallery through the lockdown in the last 6 months?
Well, it's been very tough, of course. We've had people on site to doing essential tasks, essential work, like most organisations, and there's a bit of what is essential, what isn't, and that's a management decision. So we've had obviously security and operations and maintenance, all of those obvious things. We've also been paying our bills, there's been recruitment going on, all of those organisational things, but we're an art gallery, so we've had conservators in doing conservation treatments on works of art. We've had the art handlers in the exhibition department hanging exhibitions, we've had deliveries of artworks. All of these things have been going on in the background. So as far as I was concerned, we still had a schedule for the year, whatever the interruptions of the lockdown. So we had to get works on the wall for our New Perspectives exhibition, which is our really overview of acquisitions we've made over the past decade. I must say only a selection of them, but when you make acquisitions, it's a very core duty, responsibility of the museum. But at the same time, you don't really get the logic of it. It's a non-linear activity, and you need a space of time, let's say a decade, looking back, to find out what the connective tissues are. So we've added more recent Irish art, we've added the medium of photography, we've added several rather larger groups of works by particular artists, and to be able to tell some of those stories, we've created an exhibition around our new acquisitions. It's called New Perspectives. So that's been a real treat to work on, and to be hanging something as heterogeneous as that selection and to try and make sense of it. It needs, each room, each wall needs to tell its stories, but amongst them are some real pearls, some absolutely wonderful works. So we're celebrating really the reopening with, well, this is what we've been doing for the past 10 years as well.
Brilliant. Were there many challenges in getting the building COVID safe or COVID ready, trying to manage that? I noticed you have a one-way system in place now. Was there much else apart from that?
Well, as soon as the first lockdown came last March, we immediately set up a COVID response team. We set up a visitor coordination team to look at both what we had to do within the building, within the organisation, but also to make it safe for the public. And so they've been hard at work. We put in a one-way system. It's difficult in our building, so it's more of a suggestion than an iron rule. We've introduced contact tracing for this reopening at the request of the government. And there's mask wearing and all those other things, but what we're trying to do at the same time as making the building safe is to extend a welcome to everyone coming back, and we want to put as few barriers as possible. And it's been rather wonderful this morning, the first day we've opened, to see queues at the door, which is fantastic. People really want to come in. People who work at the gallery, but I think also members of the public, have been saying they feel like a weight's been lifted. This is a place that people really regard, they really respect, they really love their gallery, and so they want to come back. So many people have had such a restricted field of activity over the past months, particularly during the winter months. They love the idea of coming back to one of the great public spaces in the city, and that's what the gallery is, whether you come to see the exhibition or whether you just come to stand in one of the great big galleries that we have here, the Grand Gallery or the Showroom. They're wonderful spaces to be in.
Minister Catherine Martin welcomed the reopening today of Ireland's national cultural institutions, along with galleries, museums and libraries across the country. She said in a press release today, "I am delighted that our treasured galleries, museums and libraries have reopened their doors today, and I was especially pleased to pay a visit to the National Gallery of Ireland this morning." She continued, "Galleries, museums and libraries can bring so much joy and fulfillment to our lives." The Visual Artists Ireland announces the winner, Andrea Begley, of Creating Time Awards, which is a series of grant programs funded by Unlimited and the Paul Hamlin Foundation to support Northern Ireland's deaf and disabled artists. She is one of the 11 artists to be awarded £1,000 by a new grant program run by the University of Atypical. The website also posted the reopening of 10 galleries across Ireland, along with 2 exhibition events at Limerick City Gallery of Art and Onton Arts Centre. The website also lists 11 online events such as Football Club Zoom Quiz, Cork International Film Festival Club 2021 and more.
If you find value in Stage Door Live, please help us grow by letting your friends and followers know. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button and give us a like. Take a moment to share this live feed with your friends and followers right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and click that bell to keep updated on our new and exclusive YouTube content. Your support helps us continue these important conversations about Irish theatre, now and into the future.
We have a lot of events and great opportunities for you this week. To start off our events listings, Irish Roots 2021 started yesterday. This online festival is celebrating Irish mixed race and multiracial families. Events are free and workshops can be booked on their website iamirish.org, but donations are very much appreciated. We are delighted to see this event happening. I Am Irish founder Lorraine Marr joined us on Stage Door Live previously. The festival runs until Wednesday, but if you can't make it, I Am Irish also have a podcast on SoundCloud. If you're looking for a new show to watch this week while you're waiting for the theaters to reopen, you can check out Lipzinc's new production, Pheromone. Set in 1950s Ireland, Pheromone tells the story of Eva and David, a mother and son who still live together even though David is already 36. The show explores many topics, among which male domestic abuse. The cast includes Martina McCormack as Eva and Ian O'Sullivan as her son David. Pheromone was written by Lipzinc's artistic director Tezarini Mailer and was directed by Kate Comboy Fisher and Tezarini Mailer. The show will be streamed on TakeYourSeats.ie from the 12th to the 23rd of May at 7 p.m. Irish time, and again at 1 p.m. on the 13th, 16th, 20th and 23rd. Tickets will be accessible for 24 hours after the starting time. Galway Theatre Festival finished up last Saturday. It featured pieces streamed online such as Embodying Glass, Dancing with the Dark by Quishla Productions and the musicians of Contempo Quartet. It's inspired by the music of Philip Glass and which in turn was inspired by Samuel Beckett's novella Company. Laura Brinkat also shares the work that went into try to make the GTF more accessible to those who are visually impaired, deaf or hard of hearing. You can read it on their website galwaytheatrefestival.com. Carlow Arts Festival announced a 10-day hybrid program of live, digital and virtual experiences taking place from the 4th to the 13th of June. The festival will feature works by local, national and international artists from Europe, Latin America, Asia and Canada. Their most ambitious project, womeninthemachine.ie, co-created with Visual in association with Brightening Air, Kushkam Kwili, will unfold through film, exhibitions, sound works, light installations, digital native events, a 360 virtual exhibition space, performances, talks and community engagement projects created in response to Carlo's landmark former Brownside site. We'd like to congratulate the Gaiety School of Acting class of 2021 on the online broadcast of their Manifesto last Friday. If you missed it, you can still catch it now on YouTube on the Gaiety School of Acting, the National Theatre School of Ireland channel. Earlier today, the schedule for The Great Escape Online went live on their website. The show includes 5 acts which will appear at the Music from Ireland showcase, which includes names like the Zen Arcade, Smooth Boy Ezra, Alex Go and more. The festival is set to run through 13th and 14th May 2021. The show is free and registration is online. The Toronto Irish Film Festival, which celebrates Irish cinema, is currently online. The festival is live from the 7th to the 15th of May 2021. There are 4 documentaries, 1 drama, 1 dark comedy and 1 thriller named on their website, along with many other listed short programs. This includes Redemption of Rogues, starring Aaron Monaghan and Ashlyn O'Mara, who previously joined us on Stage Door Live. Catch the full line up on their website, which we will link below. The program for Cork Midsummer Festival is now live. Between 14th and 27th June, people in Cork or those visiting the city can expect 2 weeks of music, theatre, dance, visual arts, literature and much more. International Literature Festival Dublin will start on the 20th May and continue until 30th May. This is not the only literature festival to look forward to, however, as Listowel Writers Week has just announced its 50th anniversary program. The festival, which celebrates the talented works of writers, poets, artists, storytellers, and a whole lot more, will be from 2nd to 6th of June. To wrap up our events, the movers and shakers of the moment are the dancers. Dublin Dance Festival will soon be upon us. This year you can buy tickets for screenings and view them from anywhere. The festival will be running for 2 weeks from Tuesday the 18th and will include Demos, a collection of films about separation and togetherness by Liz Roche Company, and Crash and Sub. And Dancing at Dusk, a moment with Pina Bausch's The Rite of Spring. Pina Bausch's iconic choreography, The Rite of Spring, danced on the beach in Tubob Joe's... Sorry about that. There will be... Yeah, let's watch a video for that. Of dance, top of our lists of opportunities is Raise the Roof. Age and Opportunity, in partnership with Dance Ireland in consultation with Dance Theatre of Ireland, have created 2 funded placements. One is for early career dance artists and the other one for mid-career dance artists who are interested in developing skills and knowledge in the field of dance with older people. Information is available on danceireland.ie. In Arts Council funding news, the theatre bursary will be open for applications the 25th of May, with a maximum award of €20,000. Other funding currently open for applications include the creative productions support with a maximum award of €240,000. The Arts Council is still accepting applications for 8 of its schemes. The nearest deadline is Thursday, 13th May 2021 for the Capacity Building Support Scheme. The maximum award is €30,000. So be sure to go to the Arts Council website, artscouncil.ie, and see if you're eligible for applying. Town Hall Theatre Galway, with the support of the Arts Council this week, launched a theatre development program to offer support and mentorship to emerging artists. According to the announcement on their website, applications are welcome from professional independent theatre makers who consider themselves at an early stage in their career. The closing date for applications is 23rd of May, 5 p.m. Galway International Arts Festival has announced that Elevate, the festival's new bursary, is now accepting applications. Elevate will support up to 4 Irish artists working across any art form as they create and present original, contemporary, and captivating ideas to engage both live and digital audiences. Commissioned artists will receive a maximum bursary of €5,000 in support of their projects. Submissions close Friday, 28th of May. Culture Ireland is open for applications to support the digital presentation of work in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival as part of Culture Ireland's 2021 Showcase programme. For 2021, Culture Ireland can only support digital or virtual presentations which have already been presented physically or virtually since March 2019. Applications must be submitted online before the deadline of midnight on Friday, 14th May 2021. Supporting artists in Ireland, Project Arts Centre is organising the Whip It Up project, allowing 2 artists to take over billboards over the course of summer 2021. Starting from the 21st of June to 30th August, artists will work for 5 weeks on each billboard design. The 2 selected artists will be documented and highlighted through project's social media channels and website. A fee of €600 will be awarded to each artist. The registration ends on the 24th of May 2021 and the artists will be contracted by the 31st of May 2021.
If you find value in Stage Door Live, please help us grow by letting your friends and followers know. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button and give us a like. Take a moment to share this live feed with your friends and followers right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to give us a thumbs up subscribe to our channel and click that bell to keep updated on our new and exclusive YouTube content. Creating live content is a costly endeavour. If you'd like to help us keep the conversations going, please hop on over to our Patreon page, where you could become a patron and gain access to exclusive patron-only content. patreon.com/TheatreMaker.ie. You can find us on most social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube at TheatreMaker.ie. Catch additional news, blogs and sector coverage on our website, TheatreMaker.ie. Watch this space, there's more exciting content on the way from TheatreMaker.ie.
That concludes Irish Theatre this week. It's a busy theatre world out there. Is there something we missed? What are the top stories you want to hear about? Send your suggestions and press releases to news@TheatreMaker.ie. We look forward to hearing from you. And join us again for next week's episode, and in the meantime, check out our writing on the TheatreMaker.ie. I am Sue, and I'll see you next Monday at 7 p.m.